It looks like it could be about 2 or 3 weeks. It was an unfortunate incident. It was only 2 minutes to go in training, and he rolled his ankle, swelled up straight away. When I had scans, it's nothing major, but it's another little setback. But now we just have to move on and focus on who we've got available for the game tomorrow. He was devastated. He wants to be out there playing. He wants to be out there helping the team. And he's worked so hard this pre-season and just the last few weeks to get back out there, and we're just making sure he was all right. And then, after that, then it's looking at what we can do for tomorrow night. It's frustrating because they're not major things, but they're little things that are keeping him out, and we want him out there as quick as possible. But these things you can't prevent in football. It's like the Orlando Engelhard tackle. It was an unfortunate incident. He fractured his leg. Luckily, his is not so serious. But we want him out there because we know how much he can give us, and we saw glimpses of that in round one. And I'm sure that once he is out there, we'll see a lot more of it. Yeah, look, if there are muscle injuries or groin problems or something that comes with old age that you keep on breaking down through those sort of things, then I will question what we have done. But Harry's been fine right through pre-season. It's just these little incidents that have happened, and an rolled ankle, you can never prevent. It's just one of those injuries that happens with footballers, and now we just have to move on from it. No, not at all. No. With Harry, we made sure that we did enough research on his body and made sure that he had a good pre-season. And with Vince Grella it was different. That was a risk, because we knew with his body he'd broken down quite a few times. Harry had played in Qatar before he arrived here. He played a year with Victory, didn't miss out on many games there. And so with Harry it wasn't that risk. With Harry it's more now that he's had these little incidents, but that can happen to any player. It can happen to an 18-year-old, it can happen to a 35-year-old. So I'm not worried about that. For me it's all about winning games and performing on the pitch, and when Harry's on the pitch, and he'll help us do that. So, and then after that, if the crowd comes along, even better. But we're about playing football, winning football, and and I'm sure that with that, Harry has got a pull, and he'll bring crowds in. But I can't think about crowds coming. I have to think about winning for our supporters, the ones that have been here and the ones that are supporting us through tough times. And I'm sure tomorrow night they'll be here again supporting us, because they saw last week the way we played and tried to play, and the way we worked, that we're here to do well. Don't expect too much different from them. They're a very well organised side, the best defensive side in the league. They break very well. They're in transition. They're the best counter-attacking team in the league as well. They've got players like Hersey, Ono, Bridge that can really hurt you, and now they've added with Juric. He's someone that can score goals from outside the box, inside the box. So they'll be hard to break down, and we just have to be careful, in transition, make sure that we don't allow them to counter us. So it's going to be a tough game, but we're looking forward to it. It changes a little bit because with the last few games we put David Williams in the number 10 position, and he's not a number 10, but he gives us something different to Harry. He gives us a lot more forward runs, and he's quick. Harry will give us a lot more possession on the ball, because he can slow the game down when he has to and quicken it up. And the players seem to lift when Harry's out there anyway. Even in training, they seem a lot more comfortable on the ball. So it is a little bit different when Harry's not out there, but we don't completely change our formation, but personnel does change the way we can play a little bit. Look, it's obviously disappointing that we're not winning the games that we should, or picking up more points than what we should. But as a coach, I just have to look at making sure that we keep on creating the chances that we're creating, and stop the mistakes that we're making, which are only minor, but they're costing us at the moment. The other day we created enough chances to win 2 or 3 games. We have to be more ruthless in front of goals, and so it's up to me to get that across to the players. Under pressure, pressure comes with the job, and I put myself under pressure because I want to win all the time. And tomorrow night's going to be no different. But if we keep on playing the way we're playing, then the results will come. If we were playing poorly, creating no chances, then I would start to question what I'm doing. And at the moment, I'm not questioning what I'm doing at all. I'm happy with the way we're improving. You know, we've got a lot of new players. They're getting used to each other. Michael was better again, Mifsud, on the weekend. Normally, the ball will hit the back of the net for him there. And then, you know, we've got a lot of other new players. Ian Ramsey, that's coming on really well. You know, Rob Willard. And these guys will keep on improving. And so we knew that it was going to take us a little bit of time to get to where we want to be. But we feel that the results haven't gone our way just yet. Not at all. Not at all. If everyone sees how hard he works on the pitch, off the pitch, and if you were with me yesterday after training and talking to him and saw how upset he was, then you wouldn't be questioning his desire at all. I haven't seen a player that upset with an injury in a long, long time, probably since Vince Grella retired, because he had to make that decision. Harry was distraught because he wants to be out there. He wants to help the players. He wants to help the club. We give him an opportunity again, and he's been looking good in training and feeling great, and that's what's even more frustrating for him.